Hey everyone, Exacto here. I'm coming back to back for another match with our Ahri deck. We are just fresh off of losing to Vex 0-2, so we are going to try again, see if our luck turns around, see if we can do any better. We are playing a Master Yi player. Ooh, Master Yi's a very good deck in his own right, and we are going to be on the draw in this match. Let's see what our opponent decides to do. It's Star Spring versus Star Spring. So we're going to send back Defy. We're probably not going to need that. We're going to keep the Thousand Tail Watcher. We are going to keep the Charm in hand, because Charm is going to be very useful for us against Yi to move him out of his defensive position that the deck wants to hold. Start with Azania's Hourglass. You got it. I am going to start a Chakram Dancer. I chose Chakram Dancer as opposed to Ahri Inquisitive because I don't really want to start deramping myself as of yet. End turn. Lucky that he didn't play a 2-drop on his turn here. I would assume he plays his own Master Yi here. There you go. All right, we will start with moving the Chakram Dancer here. Fast focus. Conquer and score. Now what we will do is we will play for Yuumi, cycling 1. We will then, since we have to deal with this Zhonya's Hourglass, this is going to give his Master Yi an extra life here. We are going to make the tough choice to deal with the Zhonyas now. Zhonyas will move in. Yuumi will give our okay. And we are going to end our turn there. We had to deal with the Zhonyas at some point. There you go. That's how you got to do it. Now he has the world as his oyster with his hand 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm thinking maybe a better plan would have been to hold up some energy here, play Janna to kind of bounce his guy back. I'm going to assume he's going to move into my battlefield here, use a pump spell, something or other to take out my Dancer. Now he plays Rengar. Rengar plus a pump spell. Nice. So that will be 6, 7, 8 minus 1 from Ahri. So 7 to 7, I think, right? Minus 1 from my legend, sir. Move them both off. And now his Master Yi gets to move in and take the battlefield. Oh, there you go. All right. Now, yeah. This is the darndest thing. Like, we deramped ourselves so much with those 2 spells that we cannot get out our Thousand Tail Watcher. Really awkward for us here. I think what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to play out Ahri Alluring. Cycle 1. Pass it over to him. Now I'm going to try to use our green Ahri here to take back the tempo swing and get it to where we can kind of get ahead in points instead of falling behind like we are right now. Camel. Camel moves in. There you go. What do we do here? What we can do is we can move in with Ahri. And then we can flash in Janna. Move his Master Yi back to his base. Now what that does, 1, 2, 6. Takes us down further out of range from our Thousand Tail Watcher play. So, fortunately, we might have to just... As we move in with Janna, we'll be at 7. He'll be at 4 with a whole... We know he plays pump spells. I don't know. Let's do an experiment. Let's see how this works out, because I'm feeling behind the 8 ball right now. Actually, we're going to be patient for once. We're going to pass turn over to him. See what he plays here. Starts with the Scuttle Crab. Good start. This is kind of tipping to the opponent. A good opponent, like I'm sure this guy is, will know that I am tipping my hand to say I have a Thousand Tail Watcher in hand. Why else would I not play anything next turn? This turn, sure. Me, absolutely. All right. Thousand Tail. All right. Start by moving in here. Ahri. See what happens. Give him the option of saving his Master Yi. It's 4 mana, so he cannot... 6 minus 3 is 3. Conquer and score here. So, right now he is looking at 2 on his camel. We will move in with the Thousand Tail. Okay, that worked out better than we could have hoped for. Sure. Sure, there you go. Now we have to dodge a Rengar in hand, which is what he's going to do right now. He's gonna Wild Maul. Wild Maul taking out Ahri. Good for him. Absolutely move that Scuttle Crab out of range. So he's going to go up to 7 next turn. Gonna have to start with a crab. Okay. We'll draw from the crab. Discipline. What do we do here? Maybe we play another Sentinel. Start with a Sentinel. 1, 4. Hold up Discipline as well as Defy. Okay. Ready? Defy that. He defies my Defy. Very good. GG's. I'll take it. Valmal's a good one. Let's go to our next game. We will, this time, since the opponent wants to play a bunch of combat spells, we will play Thwonks out. We'll bring in the Thwonks. We will bring in the Not So Fast. Well, do I want to bring in Not So Fast? No, I actually don't think that's what I want to. I do not want to bring in Not So Fast. Do I want to bring in Emperor's Divide? Yeah, I think I do. Against Rengar and Valmal and all these ambushing guys, I think I would like to bring in Emperor's Divide. I also like to bring in Unchecked Power. I think what I'm going to take out is the Charms, since his guys are bigger than my guys. And I'm going to take out Allay. And I'm going to take out Discipline. I keep Defy. Defy is not so. I'll shave a Defy. The reason why I take out Defy is against orange decks. Punch First is a big problem for us to deal with. We're going to keep this hand, and we are really needing to. We're going to actually start with our Poro instead of the Crab, and we really need to. Yep, we'll move in with Poro, pass focus. Current score, make a gold. Play our blue Sentinel. There you go. As I was saying, I shaved the Defy because Defy does not work against Punch First. And against these orange decks that want to deal with creature combat, we got to be cognizant of Punch First. 4, he plays Rengar. Well, I don't think that works out how I think you want it to. I'll just say you can take it back. Yeah. Ahri is not a meta choice, so people forget that it's just a static -1 to this card. There we go. We'll have him move into Valmal's lair. Play Trinity Force. Ooh, good one. Good one, opponent. We will draw. Draw again. Make 2 power. That is interesting. What do we do here? So, kind of unfortunate that we can't flash in any of our guys to help us push the Crab off the battlefield here. I think what I want to do, treat with my Poro. Well, let's see. So if I Emperor's Divide, moving Poro back to base, I will be able to stop his Crab. Stop his Crab from doing that. And I can play Mouser to the thing. That's okay. He defies it. Sure. You got it. Solves. Instead of that, we will Moon Crab. Okay. Crab instead of Mouser. Yep. Girl. Shotgun Dancer, very cool. And we will end turn. It's another point from the Trinity Force. Yes, sir. Even though we let him take back that Rengar, we are still going to play knowing that he has that in hand. I guess goodwill only goes so far. Six, seven. We're a little bit short. I do not control this battlefield as of now. So what can we do here? I know he has Rengar in hand. He has the mana with which to play Rengar right now. Sorry, the energy with which to play Rengar. So what do we do? So what do we do here? 7. Have to just retreat with our Poro. Try playing Ahri power. And then I guess we can hold up a bluff, but I've never been much of a bluffer. There we go. 5. I want to see him tap out so he can get rid of that Rengar. He's kind of in a tough spot himself in that he has to hold up the runes, the energy here, to threaten the Rengar that stops me from. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to click. Wasn't trying to rush you, opponent. He can't retreat with his Scuttle Crab off of Valmol. Can he? The Mauser is actually doing better work here than I anticipated because he can't put his Rengar on the Grove of the God Willow to take it off. I'll point up to 5 myself. I will draw. Draw. We are going to bait out his Rengar here. We're going to move in with our Poro. Pass focus. Oh. What can we do here? 1, 2, we have 9. So what we can do say we 1, 2, 3, 7, 8 plus our 2 powers. We only have 1 left over after. So if we Vile Maul, move in with Poro and Vile Maul. I want to see what's in your hand first. We'll start with this. He has punch first, which is what we were worried about. 1, 2, 5. So if he Rengar and punch first, how does that change? 5. So Rengar would go up to 11. Not right in for us here. However, let's say we Thousand Tail instead. Shrink his guy down to 2. Does that do anything for us? Because he goes up to 7 next turn. I go up to 7 next. I think we just have to attempt to push him off this. So we're going to have to build our turn out as much as we can here. So we're going to Ahri, using one of that floating power. We are going to play Poro. 2 more. And then we are going to end turn on that. Got to push him off that battlefield. He's got to keep up 5. Got to keep up 5. You know he has a deflect or defy. So if he wants to move in with his Rengar, it looks like what he is considering here. Rengar represents a 6 might attacker, 11 with punch first. So we are keeping Chakram Dancer up. We want to see. Opponent says I might throw game here, and I said, let's find out. Let's find out. So you're up a game here. You got the ability to be risky. All right, so he's going to start with his camel. Ooh. Camel, huh? Now we know he's got punch first in hand. Oh. Draw. Draw. Our power. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What's wrong? We did. Yeah, the opponent is correct in pointing that out. Blue Sentinel doubles hold effects. And did I forget last turn too? Game 3. Game 3. We won a game. We won a game going first with our best battlefield. Hey, we'll take it, right? What do we want to do here? Do I want Charm back in? No, I don't think I want Alley. We don't want Turn to Dust. I don't want Wind Wall. More D-Ramp, but their Defy's not worth 2 runes of my own. My only question is, do I want Charm? think that does anything. Such a slow spell, right? I think I'm just gonna go with what we got. We're gonna keep this hand. Yep, we're gonna keep this hand. Here we go. All right, what we are going to do is we are going to play. Let's play the crab. Ooh, Foxfire is a decent one. And showdown there. His own crab. You got it. All right. What do we do here? Think what we do. All right. So, 1, 2, 3 for Foxfire to attempt to kill his Lonely Poro. And I think I do want to do that to at least make him spend a card. So we're going to first move into this treasure hoard. We're going to conquer there. Then we are going to Foxfire your Poro. Yep. 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 You got it. So that's fine. That's actually pretty okay for us because then we'll move in with Mutated Mauser. We'll end turn there. The battlefield trigger. There you go. Now shields are down for us though. This is kind of awkward. No, he's got good old Rengar in there. Punch first. Whew. Four power to take out my cat and my crab. We'll take a peek at the hand though. All right, so he's got On Guard, Discipline, First Mate, and the Camel. Good. Good stuff. 6, 7. Okay. Start with a crab, as all great things do. Opponent is asking a question here. I am all for it. Maybe I got the answer, maybe I don't. Let me see. So he is asking when the Ahri legend effect applies. So we're at 5. Yes, so it can't decrease it to less than 1. So that punch first does nothing to the 0 power crab, but so the punch first bumps him up to 5. All right, so we will do that. Draw. What will we do here? I think I need to Foxfire something. Make him spend. We could do that. If we Foxfire 1, 2, 3. Still have enough to. We got to stem the bleeding here a little bit. So we're choosing the crab instead of the Poro, not only because he doesn't get the draw, but because we know he has those 2 pump spells in his hand. He has the Camel, he has the First Mate, and he has the On Guard and the Discipline. So our plan right now, at least, is to hold out. play Valmaw. Now, the camel costs 6, so that would take his whole turn to play. Would be fantastic if he played that. Oh, right. He says, "Oh Lord, I think you're safe, friend. I have a Valmaw in hand." Yep, you get a rune. So, what shall we do here? I think his best play is probably to just play the camel to his base and probably retreat with the Poro. Or actually make me come in, um, kick your Poro out, draw a card. Next turn he can play the camel. He can attack into my battlefield, and then he can use both of his pump spells. All right, so he passes turn. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to be able to play and ready the camel with his first mate. Yeah, man, I think I have to go in and Valmaw. We know he's got. This pasta. Actually, yeah, we're just gonna. I think. No, no, we can't do that. Can't do that, unfortunately. I think we'll go in. We'll Chakram Dancer. Pass focus. 4v4 right now. Say 4v4 at the moment. Oh, I misread that, or I messed up there. We are going to actually. Let's run it back. Hmm. 5 brings him up to 7. Punch First is such a nasty card. Oh boy. Okay. All right, we will conquer and score here. There we go. And this time, 7. We will play Yumi, Grease, and 1, 7. 9 next turn. Maul. There we go. I'm trying to play around his punch first and his other 6 so he can play and ready the camel this turn. I'm trying to play around his punch first spell, which I was worried about, a little bit worried about sending it in with Maul. We know he has Poro was at 4, +2 from Discipline goes to 6, +2 from On Guard goes to 8. So he didn't even need to have punch first there. Just taking turns. Just taking turns to see who throws first. Sure. Oro goes to 4. +1. 6. He moves in there. Right? Sure. Discipline. 5, 6. You got it. He has On Guard 2 to go up to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Uses On Guard. Friendly unit and enemy unit. Sure. Yep. Now he has the On Guard still in hand, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think we still do this and say use your On Guard. Shrink him by 1. Oh. The opponent forgot. Yes, I can. Right, that brings him up to 7. Yep, approved. Okay, got him. It says Crab's gonna win the game. I say let's hope. Let's hope. All right, trigger there. We will play Rune Exhausted. We are going to play the Poro to base, and we are going to play Ahri. Remember, he still has Camel here, so actually, back 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. We unfortunately cannot do that. We are kind of handcuffed like he was handcuffed with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 3 to ready the camel and move it in. We might just... Camel is a 5 power. Yeah, I think we're just going to end turn here. We have to keep up the threat of Maul. Camel. Yep. Yep. Approved. That's it. You got it. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 4 extra to play right now. There. No, skirmish tomorrow. It's a good choice. All right, so how do I push him off this battlefield? I think the best thing we can do. We have 4 to play with here. We're going to play Ahri here. We're going to retreat with our crab. And turn there. So, the plan, at least, is that we have 2 Vile Mauls. Opponent knows about 1. We are going to... Okay. So here's where we go for it. We will move in with crab. Put in Vile Maul. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cycle 2. Fast focus. Plays his own Vile Maul. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, he had the Defy in hand. Oh, what a good sequence here. What a good sequence, man. Good stuff. Man. So that's a good turn to end it. He has Rengar next turn. He'll go up to 7. He'll be able to Rengar my Ahri, even though his Rengar will be shrunk down to 3. It'll be a 3 versus 3 with his first mate there. That was good. That was good. You see, it looks like Ahri maybe has the best game against decks that want to engage in combat there. Maybe if I was a little better Ahri player, I could have played that. I could have put the Vile Maul out a little bit earlier. But that was fun. That was a good game. I felt competitive in that. And maybe that is where Ahri shines in the meta when people want to engage in unit-to-unit combat like Master Yi does. She is going to have at least more game than she has against a Rumble deck or a Vex deck that is not looking as much to engage in unit-to-unit combat. They're wanting to win on a different axis in this game. So we will add that to our tracker here. One. We will add that to our tracker. 0-3, but we will say lost to Master Yi 1 and 2. So like I said, that was good. Maybe that was an example of where if you're a potential Ahri player, maybe you can squeeze out some wins there. Again, when the opponent is looking to engage you in unit-to-unit combat, you can try and leverage some wins there from better play than at least I was demonstrating there. So once again, thank you for stopping by. And I will catch you in the next one, whenever that may be. I might be taking a short break from this, but I will catch you in the next one for match 4 of our series.